Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and another day in the life video. I have actually really enjoyed sharing all of these day in the life videos with you guys. Normally in normal life and normal situations, I don't do them very often, but I've been home so much more and I feel like I've had a lot more to share. And today's video is no different. I'm actually preparing our homeschool room and the girls' curriculum for next school year. And I talked about this in a different day in the life, but because we are home all the time right now, I'm getting a jump on curriculum planning. I'm getting a jump on deep cleaning and organizing and decluttering the homeschool room. I did share a little bit of that in a previous day in the life video. And today I'm mostly talking about prep work for curriculum for next school year. I'm also going to be sharing a little bit of some fun educational activities that I've got to do here around the house now and maybe even save for next school year as well. Just educational fun things to have around. I like for the girls to have access to as many creative, open-ended educational items as possible. So I'm gonna be sharing that with you guys. So just a lot of homeschooling related stuff going on today that I thought I would share. So if you like day in the life videos and you wanna see more, definitely give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments how you guys are doing, whether you homeschool or not, how everything is going in your life, what you're doing to stay busy, what you're doing to stay productive and keep yourself sane. I would be interested to know if you want to share with me in the comments. So that's what's going on today, just sharing little tidbits of our day. If you want to see that, then stay tuned. This afternoon, I am working on homeschool stuff for next school year for mostly my fourth grader who'll be a fifth grader in the fall. Normally I do this stuff over the summer, but I'm getting a jump start on it because, like I said before, I'm here and I've got extra time, so why not? So I've actually got a couple things from Evan Moore. This is the, what's it called? The 7 Continents. They have a whole series of like these books about just one particular continent. So we're doing North America because next school year she's going to be doing a U.S. geography study. And I'm actually going to have my oldest daughter do this as well, even though it's supposed to be for grades 4 through 6 plus. There are plenty of things in here that I don't know, and so I know probably she doesn't know them. And since she's doing U.S. history next year, both girls are, I figured it's okay. It's not going to hurt. You can never learn too much. So it's really interesting stuff, and I do tend to get PDFs when I'm going to be using it either for more than one child or maybe more than 1 year. I do go ahead and print them off. So I'm going to go through here and print all of this off and get it ready for next year. One thing I learned the hard way was to make sure if your printer does do this, make sure you have it on double-sided printing, because otherwise it takes a whole lot of paper, a whole lot of space, and you have to use a bigger binder. What I like about this resource is it's not just about the geography of North America, it also touches on holidays, landmarks, and cultures, which I think is important. So then as I pick curriculum and get it prepared and everything, I go up here and keep it in a Word document of each subject and each resource that we're using for each subject. So this is my fourth graders. It'll be her fifth grade year next year. So this is what I've got done for her already for fifth grade. I'm just kind of filling in. Some stuff is the same that we did for fourth grade, and so that's pretty easy because it was already in there. So just going through and adding the things that I'm adding and counting the lessons that I want her to do per week. So for history and geography, which is what I'm doing right now, she's going to be doing BJU Press, level 4, distance learning, and then I just added the U.S. facts and fun. I'll show you guys that in a minute. And then here's the North America study, 1 lesson per day. And then these things are things that we were supposed to do this school year and then we didn't. So that's kind of how I keep things organized and plan for the next school year. This is the U.S. facts and fun thing I was telling you guys about. It's an Evan Moore book as well. I just printed this out and again, did not do it double-sided, and it's pretty thick. But I thought it was really interesting. There was a lot of stuff in here that I didn't know either. So I think it'll be good for her to read through this. And there's little questions and activities that go along with each U.S. landmark or historical person or anything like that that you're learning about. They have like a reading page and then some fun worksheets. I think there's 3 worksheets per her fact story. So just little tidbits, short reading, so it's good for reading comprehension as well, but also learning about U.S. facts and historical people and places. So that's going to be part of her history next year as well. Okay, so I have talked about this before, how I plan what days we're going to do school, what breaks we're going to have, when our school year is going to start, when our school year is going to end. And this is one of the ones that I made for the 2019-2020 school year. I have one for each girl. And I talked in a video recently about, because of the social distancing and being at home for quarantine, even though our school year was supposed to end on April 24th, that would have fulfilled our 170-day requirement. There's no sense in not doing school just because that's the day we had planned on not doing it. So what I've decided to do is school a little bit longer. And I'll either take more breaks next school year, or we'll start our school year next year a little bit later, if that makes sense. Since I am kind of changing this current school year, I thought it'd be a good time to go ahead and start working on the plan for next school year. And while I do that, I'm going to show you guys how I do it. So what I do is I print one of these out. It's a free thing you can get online. I'll try to remember to link it for you. I do the same one every year. Basically what I do is start marking off things that I know we're going to take off for breaks, birthdays, holidays, and things like that. I start there first. So obviously Christmas, I'm not going to do Christmas Eve or Christmas. We'll take a little bit of a longer break, but I'm just starting with those two. Thanksgiving is November 26th this year, so I'm going to mark that off. This is really hard to do while looking through a viewfinder. I'm going to go ahead and add the last weekdays in April, which puts us at 22 days. So it's 4 more than we planned for April. And then the first up here is a Friday. So that's 1. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That gives us 11 extra days in this month, and then 4 there. So that gives me 2 weeks and a day more than we planned on doing. So I can use that 2 weeks and a day for next school year to either start later or take a bigger break for Christmas, or kind of split it up. I can change this as I need to. It's really flexible. This works the best for me. It's what I've done for years now, and it's really easy to go in and add days or start later or something like that. It makes it really simple. So you don't have to overcomplicate planning a new school year. You don't have to overcomplicate attendance. It can be really simple, and like I said, for us, this works really well. I just want to kind of share it with you guys. I did do a whole video just about how I plan a school year, but since I am in here changing our current school year because of the situation, for those of you who haven't seen that original video, I thought I would share it with you. So I'm going to work on UPS just came, and I wanted to show you guys some things that I got from Home Science Tools. I've talked about them before. They have tons of really fun science activities and experiments and tools. They also have tons of curriculum like BJU Press and a bunch of other really great science curriculum. So I highly recommend heading on over to their website to see what they have, especially right now when a lot of us are planning homeschool curriculum for the new school year, or we're thrown into homeschooling kind of unprepared, because you can get everything you need from Home Science Tools. And also in this situation, we're home all the time. And I talked about this in a video the other day. Our homeschooling, since we've been home and social distancing, has been so much more relaxed. It's been so much more student-led. We have more time to really dig into subjects that the girls are interested in. If they ask a question, we have a lot more time to spend on learning about it, and that's been really fun. And it really inspired me to pick up this stuff from Home Science Tools. So one of the first things is this tree finder book. We go on walks a lot anyway, but especially right now, it's pretty much our only way of getting out of the house is to take a family walk. And a lot of times there's trees that we see that I don't know what they are. I know the basic ones, but there's a lot of ones that I don't know. But I thought this was really neat, because as you're taking a walk or you're going on a hike, you can take this book with you, and whenever you see a tree that you don't recognize, you can look it up by its leaf, the type of tree it is, its scientific name, information about each type of tree. So I thought that was a really handy little thing to have, so I picked that up. Same thing kind of with growing things and learning about nature and plants is this test tube garden view kit. The girls love planting seeds. I cannot tell you how many plants we have in my kitchen window right now, just with cactus seeds. We have a cactus, we have a 4-leaf clover set, we have a succulent, we have all different types of seeds that are growing in the window. And I thought this was really neat because the way you plant it, you can actually see the roots, and I think that's really, really fun. With this kit, you get the stand and everything you need, but you also get carrot, onion, and radish seeds. So I thought that'd be really fun, especially for my 10-year-old to try and grow our own carrot, onion, and radishes, and then obviously along the way see the roots as they're growing. I thought that was really cute. Also picked this up. This is going to be really good just for any time, but especially when we get to animals in our science curriculum. It is animal x-rays. It's got 14 different animal x-rays. These are really neat and just something fun to keep on our homeschool shelf that whenever they want to go and reference it, they can. And speaking of student-led learning, the other day my youngest daughter asked how cheese was made. I know the basics, but you know, we watched a video on YouTube, but I thought it'd be a lot more fun to make our own cheese. So when I saw this kit, it was perfect. It is the Ricky's cheese making kit. You get everything you need to make 31 pound batches of cheese. You get your instructions and your recipes. I just thought this would be really fun. So pick that up, and I've never seen anything like this before. And being a homeschool mom, I see a lot of different materials that are educational. I've never seen anything like this. So I thought it'd be really fun to do, and then she could make the mozzarella or the ricotta for a recipe for dinner one night. I thought that'd be really fun. The last thing I got is this magnetic marble set. Again, mostly for my youngest daughter, but honestly I have a feeling my husband's gonna try to steal it. She's really into anything tactile like kinetic sand and water beads and all that stuff, and we don't have any of these magnetic beads. I thought it'd be something really fun that she might like to keep on her desk, just to kind of play with them and stick them together, and it's just kind of a little fun tactile thing to have sitting around. So I picked that up. So that's everything I got from Home Science Tools. You're also going to see some more things from them in my curriculum choices video, which is coming up really, really soon, but definitely check out their website. There are so many things on there that you need for anything science related for a young child all the way up to high school, like dissection kits and microscopes. Everything you're going to need for science is on the Home Science Tools website, so definitely check them out. I'll have them linked for you in the description box. So I just had a genius idea, and I guess I have social distancing and quarantine to thank for it, but my youngest daughter's vocabulary curriculum, we have a word wall, and I'll show you that in a minute, and she has these little word strips that I get at Dollar Tree. I love them because they have cute little borders, and she likes to decorate them and stuff, but I'm tired of having big stacks like this, and also just having to rebuy something and then throwing it away, and so I figured there's got to be a better way. There are dry erase word strips, but again, I didn't want to spend $9 on that when I already have laminating sheets and I had some of the word strips left over. So I decided to go ahead and just laminate my own. I was going to have to buy more if I didn't do this, so I figured I'm going to try this first and see if it works out, and if it does, then I won't have to buy any more of the word strips from Dollar Tree or anywhere else. I wonder if just regular dry erase markers would smear when we put it in our word wall pockets. I hope not, because I really would rather her not have to use wet erase markers, because number one, all we have are black, and that's kind of boring, and she likes to use different colors, and number two, they're harder to wipe off because you do have to use water and they get really messy and smeary. So I don't know, I'm going to do a little experiment and we'll see what happens when I use a regular dry erase marker. I do love having a laminator. I don't use it as much as I used to, but it's really, really handy. If you guys don't have one and you homeschool, I highly recommend it. This one was really inexpensive. I don't know if they make this particular model anymore, but I got it on Amazon around $20. The main expense is the laminating sheets. But again, I mean, unless you're just laminating like crazy, you usually don't go through them terribly quickly. The wannabe teacher in me loves laminating things. So this is our vocabulary word wall. It's just a little pocket thing I got from Dollar Tree. I've got it hung up there on my cabinet with command hooks. And obviously there's a lot more spots than we need for just her week's words, because there's only 4 a week. But it hangs up there. It was only $1, and it's a really good visual for her to see her vocabulary words every day. So let's slip that in there. Hey, it didn't make a mark. Good. So that means she can use any dry erase marker she wants. So that's exciting, and I'm pretty happy with this. This is kind of the stuff that comes from not having access to everything you'd normally have access to. It seems kind of silly. I realize this is not like earth-shattering to anybody probably but me, but that's kind of the stuff that comes from not having access to things that you would normally go out and buy. You do have to sometimes get creative, think outside the box, use what you have, or repurpose something. So I'm pretty excited. I think she'll be excited too. So I hope you guys enjoyed spending some time with me today, prepping some homeschool materials for next school year, kind of revamping our year now that everything has changed, and some really fun educational resources that I have that I wanted to share with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.